Back to a morning run today. Yesterday was just a little too hot to run in the evening. So 5 a.m. here I am.
Welcome back everyone to a brand new vlog. This weekend, or I guess this last weekend, we had one of Tessa's great friends, Harmony, come over, stay with us and visit. I didn't really get to do too much with them because I was working, as you'll see in just a little bit, but whenever someone comes over, we do try a ton of new restaurants. Champagne Thai was the best and the highlight of this, so highly recommend if you're ever in Arizona. We visited a couple of different spots. That spot does Detroit pizza, but it's a coffee shop normally, and then Novel Ice Cream, which is a classic. I am working again this weekend, 2 weekends in a row. I'm headed off to the hospital. It's actually like 6:05 a.m. right now. I'm going this early because I have only one admission, and I'm a loyal Man City fan, and we play in the FA Cup final at 7 a.m. So I'm gonna go to the hospital, see my one patient for an admission, so 100% that's done because that's only required. Come home, watch a match, go back, and then kind of see everyone else, and then go from there. For those of you who are unfamiliar with soccer or football, there are a range of different competitions. The FA Cup is kind of like its version of the playoffs. It's a major trophy for the season, but it's in addition to the regular season trophy. So more than likely Man City is not going to win the Premier League at this point, although I still have faith. But the FA Cup is a major trophy. We're in the final, and I'm definitely not going to miss that. Hospital part one is done. Heading home, then I'll be back again. Made it in time for kickoff.
I was like, oh my god. Oh, yes.
FA Cup winners. Fantastic. Terrible performance, but we still won. Now it's back to the hospital to see patients again. I got something in my hair. And then going off to brunch after that. Busy day, but so far it's a pretty good day. Whenever we win, it's always a good day. Second go around at the hospital, all done. Time to go home. We're gonna head out for some brunch now, and then do some notes, and I don't know, go from there, see what happens. Like I said, most of my footage is all just from eating at restaurants. This is Ocho Cafe, which is a fantastic brunch spot if you're ever in the Phoenix area. We dropped Harmony off, and then we actually had our neighbor come over to play some board games, and we played Pandemic, which if you've never played before, highly recommend. And this is the first time I actually beat it on 6 Epidemic cards, which is harder than it sounds. Sunday at the hospital is now done. Headed home to do my notes. Today is a day of getting shit done. So I've got to get all my notes done, obviously, and then we're gonna go get some groceries, get some chores done. And then I have to run as well. I think I'm doing my first 90-minute run at this training block today because the weather is actually decent, so I can start pushing a little bit now as far as the mileage and time goes. And then lastly, social media time. It's time to make a ton of those videos script for the next coming week. So it's gonna be a busy day. I'll take you along for a little bit of it, but probably not too much just because it's mostly gonna be work and grinding. So see you when I see ya. I'm out here running. I'm gonna do 9 miles, start increasing that mileage here. This Phoenix sun is no joke. It's only 85 degrees, which still hot, but for Phoenix, not bad. And figured, hey, not bad. In this middle of the day, even though it's partly cloudy, this sun is beaming. There's like not much wind today. It is hot. I have my vest, so I got extra water. Probably still gonna have to stop for water because it is hot. Heart rate keeps going up. Need to take walk breaks. Oh, don't underestimate the heat, guys. But this is what I'm out here for because my ultra, once again, is in September in Phoenix. So it will be hot. This is what I'm training for. Onwards we go. I am overheating. I'm at 8.6 miles, so almost done here. I'm gonna stop at QT and get a ginormous, huge thing of diet soda, which I can't wait for. Lots of walking right now because I feel like every time I go for like a 3-4 minute burst of running, it's gonna overheat. Just taking it nice and slow. But that's how you do it. You roll with the punches, keep it safe. That's the most important thing. No reason to push the heart rate unnecessarily, push the body, especially when it doesn't feel like it's doing very well. It is Sunday, about 5:40 p.m. A new patient got admitted about 2-ish hours ago. So I just chart reviewed them, kind of started on a history and physical, so I kind of understand their story and kind of what's going on. I'm gonna go see them right now, go do their physical examination, and then go finish up that history and physical, and then it's dinner time after that. I like seeing patients on the weekend so that they're not just sitting there and a physician hasn't really seen them. So I'm gonna go take care of that right now, and then that's probably it for the Saturday once we eat dinner. Sorry, the Sunday once we eat dinner, just relax and then close out the weekend. Monday morning, first day of the last rotation of fellowship. This is the last fellowship, this last rotation, 3 months, and I'm done. I'm done. It's coming up. Just worked out, and it is time for a cut. I always know because this gets a little bit too long. Let's get freshly cut. Much better.
Like I said in my last vlog, I'm going to try to include as much of Kyoko as I can, at least get something in every single vlog, just because dogs' lives are short. We want to make sure that we can remember it and have videos to look back on. I got her some new treats. These are literally minnows. They're like freeze-dried, which she's never had before. A lot of times when we have new treats, we put them in her food so that we can see if she really likes them, and she absolutely loved these. She demolished these. She was actually hunting them afterward. She was trying to find them, climbing up on her shelves and all those kinds of things, but she definitely loved those. And then my workout, like I've been talking about with my hamstring, I've been working on rehabbing it and slowly increasing the weight again on some of my heavier lifts, like the deadlift. I haven't done sumo deadlifts in a while, so this was nice to be able to get back into the 500s for reps. This was, I think, right around like 515-ish for sets of 4 today, and it felt pretty good. I'm going to try to push this as much as I can. I know that running season is going to get more and more mileage and more intense, so I'm not going to be able to push it that much. So I'm going to try to maximize this as much as I can until that mileage really picks up.
It's Thursday afternoon. I have a half day now on Thursdays. I've switched to my last rotation of the block, and half days are now Thursdays. So finished up at the surgery center this morning, did some cases, worked out, headed home. We're going camping this weekend, so make sure you are tuned for the next vlog, because it'll definitely be a little more exciting, some camping adventures. But we're gonna go prep for that. We're gonna leave tomorrow right after work. So see you in that vlog. That's probably it for this one. Thanks for watching. See you later.